Warning, disaster incoming.
What's up, everybody? My name is Daniel. You know me online as Disaster Dan, and this is Rogue Roundup, a video series where I talk about the decks that I like playing or ideas that I want to go into. Today, we're going to talk about what is honestly one of my favorite characters in the game, and honestly, the character that people kind of know me of, and that's Uwabami. Uwabami has been around since Set 2, just got a reprint in Girl Power, and I've always tried to make this character work and do different cool things with it and varying amounts of success. Today we're going to be going into like an idea, a strategy with Stomp of the Female Titan because that is a 3 damage 7 diff move that she gets to add back every turn. And we're going to go into that, some things that to make that combo work out, and overall just see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and let's get into the video. Alright, before we start, let's talk about Uwabami. So Uwabami is a 6-hander, 25 health character, which currently is a low health total for a 6-hander, but she was made at a different time. She has response at the start of your rival's end phase. Add 1 card from your card pool to your hand. So that can be anything. It doesn't have to be a 3 damage move. It could be a face down card. It could be a face up card. No matter what it is, it can be added back to your hand. Enhance, remove 3 cards from your discard pile. The next printed 3 damage attack you try to play gets -1 difficulty and +1 damage. So the key to this enhance is that it says the next printed 3 damage move you try to play, not if your next move is 3 damage. So this can stack. If I play a card first and use its ability, and then I play a 4 damage attack and then use its ability, I now have -2 difficulty and +2 damage on my to my next damage move. Now, just to make it clear, these the card you come in with gets the damage automatically, so Stomp will not have a spot to respond because it is not on the board yet. It is something that needs to be on the board to see the triggers happen. The triggers have already happened when Uwabami plays the card, so it will not see these bonuses for this ability. And then enhance, once per turn, your turn, add 1 printed 3 damage attack from your discard pile to your hand. So the idea of the deck is Stomp of the Female Titan is a 3 damage move. It's a 3 mid for 3, 1 mid block, 7 diff. With response before the attack receives a speed or damage bonus from another card's effect, double that bonus. You may play this response up to 3 times during this attack. And we matched this card with Unmatched Power. First enhance, remove. This attack gets +X damage. X equals its printed difficulty. So, this card being a 7 diff printed difficulty move, we will play our string. We will be reducing the difficulty of this card as we can, adding to its checks as well with some other cards in the deck, and then we'll play this card, and then we'll unmatch power and make it without any Uwabami bonuses at base 17 damage. So, if this is like the 3rd card in our pool and we have 3 triggers on Uwabami stacked, this is now a 3 mid 20 damage move, which is big. That's a big move to be playing at the end of a turn. And then we have ways to add speed to it. Our biggest thing is vertical maneuvering gear. Discard momentum, give it 3 speed, respond, double that, so give it 6 speed. If you have multiple maneuvering gears, you can use 2 year responses to give it 12 speed, which is pretty good. But let's get into the rest of the deck. So we're playing Blue Flame Palm Strike, and we're playing Earth Beast Golem for our other 3 damage moves. Blue Flame Palm Strike is a 5 mid 3 damage move, powerful 3 with a 2 high block. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card revealed this way to your momentum, and discard the rest. This is pretty good. We can dig a little, see if we can mill a 3 damage move that we can add to our hand. It's a momentum gainer, so we have a momentum ounce that this is really wanting to use. And then Earth Beast Golem is very similar. It's a 1 high block 5 mid 3, and then it enhances both players to get the top card of the deck to the momentum. So instead of revealing 3 and adding 1, both players just get the top card. And then enhance, this attack gets +1 damage for each momentum both players have. This card can be very sneaky in killing people. If they take momentum, which a lot of decks typically do because they usually have outs for the momentum. They usually have a powerful 3 or EX3, something they want to use it for. If they start taking the momentum, you're actually getting benefit off of that because this is getting damage off of those too. And usually when people see this card, they kind of stop taking momentum because they don't want this thing to get stronger, because you can make this move a 12 damage, 13 damage move, play this as on a 5 diff at the end of a string and just kill them with it. Next card is Blue Flame Torment. We are a City Rampage deck, so we're playing all 5 diffs, and this card's just very good with this all 5 diff strategy, adding to our checks if they fail on a check of 6. You can do that twice. This really helps be the lead up attack to a stomp turn. If you want to go this into stomp, basically as long as stomp is ignoring progressive because of Uwabami triggers, this will basically make it free as long as you check a 5. If you have City Rampage, it's just a free card to play. It makes stomp just be passed no matter what. And then its card pull flip is also relevant because we do gain enough momentum to where it matters. Can be a sneaky extra 2 speed or to our attack when we want to try to kill with stomp. Gigantic Swing. This is just a really good block response after you play this card. Your rival next check to play a card gets -2. So we have a cool little loop in this deck with Uwabami where we have vertical maneuvering gear. We're going to use the momentum that we've gained off of either Blue Flame or Earth Beast, or if something dealt damage. We're going to make their attack a high, give it -3 speed, and then we're going to block with Gigantification Swing, give it -2 to their check on the next card they play. Once they pass turn at the end of their turn, Uwabami will add Gigantification Swing back to hand. And as long as we can gain another momentum, we can just keep doing this every turn, which is just very good for to do defensively. We also have Struggling, so we can do multiple Gigantification Swings in a turn if they keep attacking us. But this is probably our best defensive strategy that this character gets to do, and I think that's pretty cool. Not many other characters get to just keep adding back this card to hand every single turn. The Enhance doesn't really matter. We're never really going to use it. We play 1 Fury and 1 Slam in this deck, and so it's just not worth it. Maybe in a crunch turn where it's necessary, maybe, but most of the time the Enhance is a non-factor. We're playing Smashing Stomp as a 3-of. I needed a 5 diff low block attack that to play in the deck, just to have that in there. Most of our other attacks are mid or high blocks. So this is like our only 5 diff low block in the deck. But Enhance, your next check gets +1 is pretty good for when you, again, same with the idea with Blue Flame. We want to lead into the Stomp of the Female Titan. This is going to help the checks to play that so that we have more resources to try to make this card bigger. And then Response after this attack deals damage, draw 1 card. It's just good. If it hits, it's beneficial, but it has an ability when it doesn't, so it's fine. And then EX3, it can get fast if it needs to. It's already got pretty decent stats for a 4-low for 6. Just an all-around solid card. And then it's the last 2 cards are the Stomp of the Female Titan. I only felt like this deck needed to play 2. I know that it's like the strategy of the deck, but with Uwabami being able to add it whenever she wants to actually do the turn, and Blue Flame digging through our deck, Earth Beast pulling extra cards into our momentum, and us having card draw and everything like that, I feel like it was fine playing this card of a 2-of. Maybe if I play this a little bit, I'll think that maybe the 3-of is more necessary, and then I'll probably cut like a Blue Flame for it because that's a mid block. But right now, I think 2 is fine. We're playing 3 vertical maneuvering equipment. We print momentum with our 2 3 diff moves, 3 damage moves. The Uwabami gets to add back to hand. So this is just really good for our defense. Like I brought up the Gigantification loop. This is just also just good in every scenario because we print momentum. And then the 2 damage can come up. That is with Stomp. If you have the response still active, that is 4 damage, which is good. And then Forcing Rampage, we're all 5 this. This card's really good. There's no reason not to play this card. This card's insane. We can block with an add back at Uwabami because that's what Uwabami gets to do. Foundations, 4 easily, 4 basic. Just the good spams of Chaos. I thought about playing Master's Pride because it's an extra restand off of when we gain momentum, but I just couldn't find the room for it. I tried to keep this deck at a solid 65. If I wanted to up more cards, maybe I play Masters Pride at that point, but I'm pretty good with this card deck being 65 right now. For struggling, this card's just insane. Card's going to be good until it rotates. For Chivalrous Competitor, card draw is really good. Both this and struggling can protect our unmatched power if they're trying to get us to stop, to prevent us from giving us a stomp a bunch of damage. 3 Fast Friendship, just the extra speed hate in case we need it. 4 Fearsome, we draw, we put up momentum, so it's just free draw for us. 3 Monster Aggression, we're all 5 discs, so this card's just really good. Keeps us out of deadlock and good stats. 3 Nice Try, good offensively, good defensively. Offensively, you can restand it after tapping it to play your stomps. And defense is -2 speed. So, Broken Psyche, we print momentum, so flip, discard momentum, changes attack to 2 damage is really good. Resets are very powerful right now in the meta, with Smiling Titan being around, and Armor the Wolf, and Toga making all these big attacks huge and everything like that. So, yeah, this card's just necessary. The response doesn't matter. We don't play any 6 checks, but that's fine. Incredible Display, card's just really good. After you block with a foundation, add to your hand, so we can just, have an extra block, and then if they have a response to like stop something, if they have a Genkai's, or if they have a Battle to the Future, or they have a Showdown when they block, or an Airy Smiles to stop all that. It's our best out to the powerful actions. We don't sadly have an out to Barrier Shield, but we do technically have an out to the Breaker 2 that Barrier Shield gives, but unfortunately, we don't really stop Barrier Shield in this deck. Hope you don't run into it, really. It's just Gray's Monster. We're playing 5 discs. This card's good. Deadlock Throw is very powerful. I wanted to play 4 of it, but we're playing 6 3 discs as it is already, and I didn't really want to play more. To be honest, 6 3 discs might be a little bit too egregious as well, but I wanted to play 3 of this because this is kind of the reason why we're playing the deck. But this card is just also good. And yeah, 3 unmatched power. This card is also, like, I know that Stomp is like the big thing for this deck, but like also this does just give everything else +5 damage. So like at the end of your string, you can go blue Earth Beast Golem, check a 5. It gets a bunch of damage off of Uwabami, and then you go, hey, unmatched power, give this 5 more damage. So this card isn't like bad in any other scenario. It's just we have it for the stomp loop, or the stomp idea. But yeah, that's basically this. I didn't make a side deck. This series is probably not going to have side decks, just because that's up to interpretation what you want to play on your side. I haven't really got to mess around with this a whole lot. I did a few hands with it and everything. It seemed like it was fine, but I will have to see what things I want to change as I play this deck. I love Uwabami, so I'll probably take this somewhere and try it out. But that's all. If you guys have any suggestions for the deck, please leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. I have a big idea coming soon. It's going to take me a lot of effort, especially for a person who just started doing this. But hopefully it comes out all right. Until then, I'll see you guys later.